Hey YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator with your host Von Klaus. I hope you guys have been having a good week so far. It is currently Monday evening for me when this is being recorded. So as you guys remember, the last run was kind of just a heavy haul run. We've done 2 of those so far. So we're going to go to the job market if I can click on the correct buttons. And we're going to see what we have currently. Okay, so we've got a road roller from here to Los Angeles. Some fireworks, plows going up to Kayenta, Arizona, I guess is how you pronounce that. Oh, hello. Okay, guys, we're going to do this run. 30 hours, yeah. Alright, so this is a large reservoir tank. And if you see these little brackets right here, that means that this is an extremely wide load, which also means that it will be escorted. So this will give you guys a good chance to see an escorted load. And it is going from Kingsman to Flagstaff, so it's not but 155 miles away. So we're going to go ahead and set the GPS, and then we are going to load in and go grab our load. Now, I do not know currently. Okay, it's daytime. Alright, so we gotta go basically just around the corner. It's actually over yonder. Alright, so.
Ready to roll.
Good deal. I'm glad you're ready to roll. Turn down this volume. I'm sorry, guys. I had the computer up. I was just watching YouTube earlier. I forgot to turn the main speakers down. Alright, so we gotta go to the left. Oh. Nothing coming from that way.
Turn left.
Ma'am, I believe. Oh.
Turn right.
And then we're just going to turn right down here.
Get ready to turn right.
It's here.
Turn right.
And into that car. Alright, and then we're going to turn here. And of course, guys, you're not going to see the load because once I accept a load, because it's so big, it already starts out kind of right in the middle. You'll see what I'm talking about once we accept a load.
Time to hit the road.
So, see what I'm saying? The news is here. The load is just basically right in the center. There's nothing really to do. They're checking everything, making sure everything's good. You can see how long the trailer is and how big the load is. Now, he's ratcheting it down. Now, this gives you a basic rundown of how to do special transport missions. So pay extra attention to the following. And well, let's start up here. You're about to haul a special transport cargo. There are 2 escort vehicles. Bull crap. There's way more than 2. They are absolutely full of poo-poo right there. There's way more than 2. Which will lead you. Please be careful and follow their lead and suggestions in the route advisor. Special transports like this don't stop on a red light, and they have the right-of-way in most situations. During these deliveries, checkpoints are made more often to save your current progress. Pay extra attention to the following. Avoid any possible conflict with the escort vehicles and keep the cargo between them. Do not drive out of the estimated route, nor to a filling station or rest stop, etc. Obey speed laws, which will be ensured by the front escort vehicle. That is no lie, because that dude is not going to get in no hurry. Watch out for overtaking traffic and other drivers on the road. And this is the lane change maneuver. The first thing you do is the maneuver is started by the rear escort changing and blocking the desired lane. Then the front escort waits until the designated lane is unoccupied, then it will change lanes as well. Once it changes lanes, it will leave a big gap between the 2 of them. And then it is safe for you to move into that desired lane or designated lane. If you do not follow these rules, your special cargo transport mission will fail. Alright, guys. So the first thing I need to do is we're going to go to the big view. I need to put on my beacon lights. Okay, my beacons are on. My headlights are on. So we are good to go. Remember, you do not stop at red lights, or stop signs for that matter. Now, obviously, you will stop for trains. Being that I heard a train.
Turn left.
Honking at the motorcyclist on the side of the road, in case if you guys were wondering. So you'll notice through here, it's a 35-mile-an-hour zone. This dude ain't getting in no hurry. He's doing 20 miles an hour.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Also, because this is a special transport and a large trailer, just like the other trailers that we hauled, you have to make sure that you take a wide turn. Now we're going to have to stop. See, it's kind of a waiting game. We have to wait for the rear escort to catch up. Once the rear escort catches up, we'll continue. It's Just kind of a basic game of cat and mouse. You being the cat, and the escorts being the mices. You have to just kind of be patient and wait on them. Alright guys, so we're basically just going to continue this route. We're going to... Yes, I know I'm speeding. I'm also going up a hill. We got 142 miles to go. You'll notice that I'm trying to keep my trailer more toward the right, so it keeps that lane open for the other cars. And the speed limit of the road is not 40 miles an hour, but that is what our escort is limited to. So the speed limit of our convoy is 40. So that's why the GPS says 40. But you will see road signs with a higher speed limit. You can't do the speed limit just because it's there. Blocking this ramp off, you can see him right there. So now, mind you, we have an escort behind us. Hard. That guy cut off our escort, and you guys saw that. That almost ended it. I was busy tunnel vision, talking, not paying attention. See, the speed limit's 75, but our convoy can only do 40. Anyway, as I was going to say, guys, there is an escort on the ramps. So you saw that one escort on the ramp. Well, there's also an escort back behind us and an escort in front of us. And we've got police that are running around as well. So there's actually more escorts than what you think. But there's two primary escorts you want to. That's the one in front and the one behind you. The rest of the escorts are no big issue. Full temperature is at 200 degrees. This is a pretty heavy load. My oil temperature is climbing. We're climbing up a pretty good sized hill. Even though you really cannot tell it. My oil temperature says it is. And looks like we are going to be toting part of this load in the dark, which is actually unusual. It's going to be just getting dark, and because technically a load of this size would not be allowed to transport down the highway at night. At least not in real life. Bridge. Okay, there's another escort all of a sudden right there, with another escort behind him. So that's 2 escorts sitting right there on the ramp. Why they use 2 in particular to block off that one ramp, I don't know. Technically, what these guys are doing is, at this point, is not legal. At least as far as I know, it is not. I don't claim to be the judge and jury and executioner on all things trucking. That's for certain. I have drove a truck quite a few years ago, and I will say that driving one in this game is definitely a little different, especially backing it up. Some of the locations that they have for backing is pretty tight. I am going to put on my emergency flash because I want people to be able to see the side of my trailer, pay more attention to this. Granted, yeah, I took a load that wasn't as expensive as one that I could have taken, but the main reason why is because I wanted to show you guys how the special transport. Really, there's nothing to it. You're just following them. I can't do anything without that guy in front of me. So whatever happens, he has to be there. So that was a motorcycle blocking that ramp. Further to go, 52 miles now. Although at our current speed it's an hour and 9 minutes, so we'll be there in about 3 or 4 minutes. Any big deal. I'm driving roughly 37, 38. Every once in a while, I'll kind of gain a little bit of ground on our escort up here, and then all of a sudden he'll pull up. Or we'll hit a small incline and incline and distance between him and I. So relatively, if you go a couple miles under the speed limit, you'll be alright. Downhill, you might have to brake a little bit. Now, I will say, hauling this at night, this is the first one that I've hauled at night, and it's going to be a little bit more challenging to make those wide turns when you can't really see your trailer well. So that's going to be a little bit more interesting. We'll see how that goes. One thing I haven't seen in a while is my other driver making money. We do. But look close. Tell you what though, the lighting is actually pretty awesome. The lights of the escorts look really good at night. Of course, I find it really strange that maybe those are state police, but then again, state police isn't changing. Oh, that driver made some money. And then I see the escort truck, which has yellow lights, but this guy here has police lights on him. You can see the escort vehicle's lights behind us when we go around the curve. Well, maybe not. This is kind of a shallow curve. He's back there, though. Alright, so we're fixing to exit.
Right. Exit right.
Made that turn pretty good. Turn off my retarder so the Jake brakes aren't on. Like we're gonna go up here and make a left, and looks like I'm gonna have to make a right hand
Go straight on
into the yard where this has to be parked. So I'm gonna have to make a real wide turn and be in the opposite lane to get it in.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Go ahead and turn off my emergency lights now. going to go ahead and ease over the center line so I can make this turn.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. It was a nice ride.
And I have to park it over there. Nope, guys, they don't like my part job. You know what? And it doesn't look half that bad. From what I can tell. Oh, maybe I'm just not up quite far enough. Not that far. That was even worse. So I may have to skip to parking. Alright, so let's try bringing it over a little bit further. And see if we can cut it in. They're not going to like my part job no matter what. And that actually, guys, that looks almost perfect. So, I think I'm almost there. Let me play with it just a second more. I think I might be able to get it in there. Oh, give me a green light, for heaven's sakes. Alright, yeah, we're gonna skip it. I'm sorry, guys, I tried. But I'm gonna tell you, backing up a cargo like that is not easy. I did get it relatively close. I am definitely no professional when it comes to that. That is for certain. And I'll be honest with you, there's probably not too many players in the game that can precisely park one of those and back it up and reposition it. Now, I do know that in real life, there are some drivers, and you can go look it up on YouTube if you don't believe me, that can haul doubles and triples, and they can put that second trailer in the back, even with a dolly in the middle, exactly where you want it every single time. And how they do that is beyond me. That takes skill way beyond my measure. And I know some of you guys have probably already seen that video. Alright guys, so we are parked. And that video is, that load has been hauled. I am going to check on my my garage standing currently. In 7 days, we've brought in 157,267. Average daily profit is 22,466, which is not the best. I'm going to tell you, the thing I do not like about the AI drivers, they are scared to make money. And they do not look for loads that are a ways from the house. This guy has only drove 2,000 miles, 1170, 964, and 799. And if you look at their averages, not what I was looking at. Driver manager. That load that I hauled was $45.50 a mile compared to their 5.9, and then 7 between those two. So you're looking at, not even half of what I'm making per mile. Those 4 drivers combined aren't even making half of what I'm making per mile. I don't know if the AI gets better the more they level up. I really, really hope they do. Because so far, what they're bringing in doesn't even cover their salary. On average, if you look at what it costs for, let's see, where was it? Garage manager. If you look at what their daily cost is $115,584 per day. And they're only bringing in a total of about $8,000 per day, which is just barely enough to even cover their fuel expenses. So if you don't run, you're going to go broke. That is for certain. That is for certain. So I hope their driving ability gets better. Otherwise, I'm going to end up firing them all and going solo and and selling all of the shops, that I end up with, because it's cheaper. I'm the one doing 90% of the work anyway. So if their runs don't get better, what's the point of having them? I mean, the current production's only at 52, or productivity is at 52%, and it should be at 300,000. So we're only bringing in half of what we should be bringing in. And that's fully stocked up with 5 drivers. So I'm not too impressed with that. Alright, guys. I ranted. It won't let me. Oh, I guess I gotta click off on that first. Now you can kind of see the detail on the side of my truck. I mean, obviously, you can go in and assign them a load. But if I'm going to spend all my time micromanaging, especially once you get 10 shops each with 5 drivers, you're going to spend all your time micromanaging them if you have to pick their loads for them. So I do hope that gets a little bit better. Or I'm definitely going to be very disappointed in the AI in this game. And if any of you guys know whether it does get better, please leave me a comment and let me know. So at least I know I got something forward to look forward to. Or I said forward twice, but let me know so that I will know that I have something to look forward to. Alright, guys. Well, I am going to shut this one down. I think we've done enough hauling for today. I don't think any of the upgrades that I got for my truck this time, I'm very interested in. I did purchase that. You do have the one with the window in it. I don't really need to see out of the back window. I have not changed my steering wheel. And I really don't want to. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a 6x2. That's a 6x2. And I did get 510 horse. I don't think that's better than what I have. Why does it show that twice? Oh, because that's an exclusive for the T680. And that is an exclusive for the W900. I did get a long chassis with a mid-lift. And I don't know if you guys know what the mid-lift is, but essentially you have one axle on the ground. Because that is a 6x2, I believe that...
Let's do this.
We'll go over there and check that out real quick. But if I'm not mistaken, a 6x2 is basically the same suspension that I currently have, only one set of wheels is up off the ground.
Turn right.
Oh. Really? I wasn't paying attention. And I turned. I mean, turning on a red, that shouldn't be illegal. Wonder why I'd find
Go
it.
straight on.
Oh, that's, am I in the wrong place? Oh, yeah. Oh. Right. It's actually past this. Like I said, usually I will drive very legitimate when I'm not in a hurry.
We are finished.
I actually probably need to go ahead and park here anyway, because my driver's halfway tired. But let's go ahead and repair real quick. I don't have anything but my tires, even with that small impact that I did. So no big deal. And then let's go back and we'll look at the configuration, and I'll show you what I mean. This right here, if you watch the back wheels, let's see, let me get it where you can see the back wheels. See how it picks that first axle up off the ground? So basically you're not dragging that axle, which I think would technically help you save a little bit of fuel economy and save you a little bit of wear and tear on that set of tires. But really, that's all it is. It's the same exact axle, but it costs, what, $600, $700, $800, $900, $1,300 more just to be able to pick up the rear wheel. Now, I honestly do not believe that it's going to save you anything in particular. Now, when you get down to one of these other levels down here that allows you to be able to get the better chassis that has two axles and a mid-lift, then it would be worth it, especially for the heavy hauls. Also, for the motors, I do have an upgrade, but yeah, because it has higher torque at lower RPM, which means, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's 10 horsepower more. So I'll reach my top end or my effective speed a little bit faster. Also, this is an 18 speed, which means that I won't have to gear down quite so low on heels. So I do believe that I will order that. And I will probably go ahead and order that new engine for this one. And honestly, I don't think there are any other upgrades that I'm currently interested in. I might go, I don't know. might go to the better chicken chasers. And I wonder if I did get a lighted one for this now. Yes, I did. So now I will be all lit up, and then I still don't have the lighted bumper, but even with the oversized load, you're not going to be able to see it anyway. I could put that on, but I don't see a purpose in it. I do have the side curb mirror to be able to see when somebody's directly underneath me. As far as horns, I don't know, I guess I could upgrade those too. That chrome billet on the front would look kind of good. I already have that, and I already have that and that. Oh, so I can put lights on top of my sleeper now, which I could not do originally. But good Lord, that's kind of expensive. And I think I'm using the Lumen mark. So I guess I could. Oh, I can't even click on it. Why can't I click on that one? It has that space right there. But that, oh, there we go. It let me click on it then. I like my lights, guys. I'm sorry. I've always been that way when I drove. I did like my lights. I did not like having to replace them, though. Roof sleeper lights, turbo wing, you can't really do anything with that. And I don't have a light bar yet. That's pretty much it. So, guys, I think that's pretty much done for me. Oh, I need to do the lighted deal on this side. Oh, it's already in there. Oh, I didn't even see the lights on it. That's kind of goofy. Alright, so that's pretty much everything. Why did it put the mid-lift axle? I do not want that. So let me get that off of there, and that'll cheapen that back up. I don't really... Right now, I'm not that concerned with that axle being on the ground. Because you still only have one powered axle, either way you go. So, and it does not change if you look at the truck analysis. When I click on each one of them, nothing changes. So there's really no point in purchasing it. If you click on that, it does change it. So, I'm not buying something unless it changes something that is beneficial. Alright, so I'm basically done there. Now look at all them lights. Is that the regular horn or is that the air horn? Maybe there's two different buttons, and I'm just clicking on the wrong one. Let's see. Engine brake. I would think that would be. I would think they would do that in alphabetical order, but I guess not. It's the lift axle for your truck. The lift axle if your trailer has one on there, which I actually have not put anything on. I wonder if I is taken up. Yeah, it is. Alright. Well, we'll figure out that. Okay, so there is air horn is in, and the light horn is what I clicked. Alright. So this will be the difference. Alright, cool. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I'm just going to back in right here. And I'm going to take a nap. Here these guys are really going to appreciate me. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hey, look, it's daylight. And somebody finally made some money. I saw 5,000 right there, I believe. I may be wrong, but I think Scarlett actually made some decent money. Good Lord knows I'm down to 76,000, so all my loan money is pretty much gone. But alright guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Please, if you don't mind, hit that like button and that subscribe button. I could definitely use. Oh, look, they even filled up my fuel tank. I didn't know that was part of the service. Huh. Just paid attention to that. But please hit that like and subscribe button. My channel's fairly new. I currently only have 4 subscribers. And I definitely could use the help growing, even if it's just for temporary, just to help out, you know, and then later on, once you see that the channel's grown some, you can dislike if you're not really interested. But just to kind of help get me on up there where more people will see my videos, and those that will be interested in staying come in and stay. I don't believe in, I think somebody told me the other day that people actually use bots for that. Like, are you serious? That's ridiculous. I would not want to get that. But I would like to get that recognition of people coming in and my videos getting ranked higher, because I believe that's how Google or YouTube does it, is more subscribers and likes that your video gets, the more it ranks up in their ranking system, and the more people will actually see it. So, alright guys, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you liked the video though. It would be better for that. I'll see you guys in the next episode. This rim's kind of... I tried to match the orange, but it didn't match. It is orange, it just doesn't. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out everybody.